It's BZ.
YouTube, man, what's the word? It's your boy Beezy back at it, man. Look, today we got a banger, man. Look, it's police hunting down teenagers after terrifying shooting spree. That's tough. That's tough. Let's get into it, though.
This is DeAnthony Bullocks and Jarrell Austin. Just moments earlier, police heard the two had been inside a stolen car connected to a dangerous shooting spree in a Cincinnati neighborhood.
Well, it could be a homicide. We don't know yet. That's why we got drones and we got dogs, so.
Now officers were racing to find them. But as the search began, investigators realized something far more dangerous. There was a third suspect involved, and according to police, he was the one carrying the gun.
I know.
Put your hands behind your back. Hands behind your back.
Bro, what the fuck? I've been chilling.
They're down in the woods down here. I can't see them. I'm not going down there though. Hey, we don't want to walk into a crossfire here.
Within minutes, what started as a routine search for suspects would spiral into a deadly officer-involved shooting. A shooting that would ignite controversy, multiple arrests, and a chain of
Tello is a mobile provider designed to save you money, offering flexible and
Bro, the video
affordable
just
phone
started.
plans with prices up to $25.
events that no one saw coming.
He's got a gun. He's got a gun on your right. On your right. He's got a gun.
In the early afternoon of May 1st, 2025, police in Cincinnati, Ohio, received a report about a stolen vehicle that had just been located after a drive-by in the local neighborhood. The car was along Warsaw Avenue in East Price Hill. The vehicle had been stolen earlier that day from Edgewood, Kentucky, and was tracked by the owner using a GPS. What seems like a routine stolen vehicle recovery quickly took a turn. Inside the car were suspects Ryan Hinton, DeAnthony Bullocks, and Jarrell Austin. The moment officers approached, the doors flew open and the suspects bolted, scattering in different directions through the neighborhood.
Hold him up. Here.
I know.
Go. Go. You're good. You're good. You're good. I got you. Yeah. Hold the channel.
This like Call of Duty, goddamn.
Y'all good? Oh, good. We're good. We're good. Good. Yeah. I was. Andy fell through the woods and I was crawling through the woods and.
And just like that, all three suspects were loose in the neighborhood. Within moments, officers across East Price Hill began converging on the area, spreading through nearby streets and alleys in an urgent effort to locate the fleeing suspects before they could disappear. And as multiple police units were now en route to the area, what started as a routine response was quickly growing into a much larger operation as officers realized the potential danger to nearby civilians. Then, a call came over the radio. One of the suspects had just been spotted near a library, nearly 2 miles from the original confrontation.
Put the phone down! Put the phone down!
I'll go hands. I'll go hands. I'll go hands. I'll go hands. Put your hands behind your back. Hands behind your back. Hands behind your back.
I did not do. Bro, what the fuck? I've been chilling. I just came outside. What the fuck? I haven't did shop on the phone with my buddy and everything. What are y'all doing? I haven't did. What the fuck?
That's crazy.
Ease your chest.
Y'all just pointed guns at me. Y'all just came over here pointing guns at me. What the fuck did I do?
Officers soon detained the first suspect near the library. At first, it looked like a breakthrough. One of the 3 suspects had finally been caught. But the suspect insisted he had nothing to do with the incident, claiming he had simply been walking through the area. Still, to officers on scene, he matched the description perfectly. As they questioned him outside, another officer stepped inside the library to alert staff about the unfolding situation and see if anyone else was hiding inside.
We had a shooting. Yeah, we had one, and we're tracking the suspects now. So we're gonna go in here for just a second.
I'm like, that scared the shit out of me.
Hold on just a minute. I know. We had a shooting, and that's why I was trying to get to you guys, because I knew you opened at 10, and I didn't know the other detail.
Okay.
So I was trying to get to you as soon as I can, but he's matching the description of there was 3 individuals that was involved in the shooting. It could possibly be a homicide, but it happened real close to the library. So I was just trying to get to you quickly, and he matched. Okay. So that's what I'm trying to
Matched the
get you guys.
description.
I knew you opened at 10.
Goddamn.
So
Got his ass.
possibly could be a homicide. We don't know yet, but we have 3 suspects, so that's why we got drones and we got dogs. So,
Okay.
but you have a detail, so that's good.
Okay.
After the officer finished clearing the library, attention returned to the detained.
Welcome to the new generation of web creation, where words can launch a business.
Suspect outside. At first, it seemed officers had successfully caught one of the fleeing suspects, but that moment of relief wouldn't last long. As officers continued to question him, they soon realized something was wrong. The man they had detained wasn't one of the suspects after all.
Yeah, though. Literally, I just told them that. Called you when I came outside. I haven't done nothing. That's the case in the precinct.
Dumbass.
Bro,
I'm suing.
y'all came at me.
The good thing is we have video.
Dumbasses. I hope they got the wrong person.
Now, if I did something, I seen y'all pulling up, I would have ran. I ain't gonna lie. I would have ran. I'm gonna tell y'all the truth. I would have took out. These pops would have came off and everything. I would have took out. I ain't gonna lie. But I ain't do nothing, so I ain't got no reason to run. I ain't do it. I ain't got no reason to run, none of that. So,
You ain't got war tape right now?
no. Nothing at all.
Have you fired any gun today?
No.
Fireworks or anything?
No.
Okay, listen. Somebody shot at a police officer. Okay? Did you shoot at a police officer today?
No, sir.
Do you mind if I take the DSR? You just gonna tell me if you shot a gun today or not?
Go ahead.
Okay, alright.
The gunpowder test.
Funny. I just went like this. They start laughing. Real weird. I ain't had cuffs on my hands in a minute. It's real weird. Yeah, y'all go ahead on mine.
Officers eventually tested the detained man for gunpowder residue, and the results came back clean. Just
Dummy.
like that, officers realized they had the wrong person.
Dummy.
The man was
Like,
released, leaving all 3 suspects
Come on,
still on the
bro.
run. But only moments later, another 911 call came in from several miles away. A woman reported that her gun had just been stolen.
What?
Officers didn't realize yet was that the weapon would soon be linked directly to one of the fleeing suspects.
Sometimes, and it's not a whole lot of people that live on the street, so sometimes I know last night I left it open.
Yeah.
I know I left it unlocked. I know that for a fact. But it's been plenty of times where I've left my car door unlocked and nothing has ever went missing.
Yeah.
And unfortunately,
That's your
I'm
fault.
not up at 3 and 4 in the morning. Here's the problem that I run into. I bought my gun when I got my gun license. It was 5 years ago. Okay, I got it from the Pro Bass up in
Forest Fair.
yes, the old Cincinnati Mills. Well, they need to get past. You gonna have to wait. So
Imagine they
I wasn't
bounced out,
sure
start
if,
busting at her.
Check out my driver, please.
I went to go, what was that? I went to call the police. The lady at the police station said I need to call to see because I didn't know the what is it, the serial number. It was 5 years
They
ago.
should have it though. If you call them and they don't have it.
I called the one over in the Cincinnati Mills. It's closed down. So I called the one over in Westchester.
Yeah, because that's where they moved.
So he said that they have already taken those files up and they've been sent to corporate. So I have to call corporate. Corporate told me to call ATF.
So here's what we can do. I mean, unfortunately, with these car break-ins, there's not really a whole lot as far as fingerprints and that. But, you know, to be more like insurance purposes, and then to try to get that gun in the system. So I can do the report now.
Okay.
And then if you get that serial number, you just call the district.
So, but my thing is, what if I can't get into ATF? I am a single mom. I have 3 boys. One of my babies out here.
Single mom.
I don't get into trouble.
Yeah.
I don't want
need to
nobody
tell
out
them all
here
that.
going.
So, okay, yeah, but okay, so here's the thing. If for some reason you can't get through to them eventually I think you'll get through to them.
Yeah, because I sent the email. I sent a couple
It might
emails.
be time consuming, but I think eventually you'll get through to them.
Officers kept the report in mind as they continued canvassing the surrounding area, hoping to locate one of the suspects. But as the hours passed, with no sign of them, more units joined the search. What had started as a simple investigation was quickly turning into a massive manhunt across the area. With that, officers split into teams and began retracing the last locations where the suspects had been
It's getting
seen,
serious.
hoping the next lead would finally bring them closer.
Get back inside. Get back. Go. 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 Last door.
Please call out. If you're up there, call out now.
Police, if you out there, call up now.
Yeah, it's got to be.
Alright. You don't know what door to knock on. Don't tell me somebody in the washroom.
Short room.
This nigga looked in a dryer. Oh, Lord.
Clear under there.
As officers searched the inside of the block, they found nothing. With no sign of the suspects, they shifted their focus outward, expanding the search to the outside of the building.
Man, if the suspects had resources, they could have got out of there fast. You don't know where they could have went.
Nothing? No. Okay.
Like, who are these guys? Like,
As time continued to
Coming on people's
pass,
porches,
officers and
opening
the
their
SWAT
doors,
team
like-
began to feel the pressure. Lead after lead had gone cold, and it seemed the suspects might have slipped away. But just as things were starting to look bleak, one of the search teams on the other side of the neighborhood launched a drone and spotted a suspect running into a wooded area.
no way.
With that, officers quickly formed a plan to trap the suspect from both sides. One group moved to the front, creating noise to distract him, while another team quietly approached from behind. The tactic is known as a pincer movement, a strategy commonly used by police to prevent a suspect from escaping, control the area from multiple angles, and allow one team to approach while the other keeps the suspect distracted.
Come out here and show me your fucking hands! Walk to me! Yeah, right here. Go further up that way. They're running this way.
They was together?
569 Mount Hope. They're in the woods.
Or are you talking about the boys?
They're down in the woods down here. I can't see them. Black shirt should be towards you, little.
With the first group keeping the suspect distracted, the second team quietly moved in from behind, and within moments, they were able to capture him.
569 in the woods. Stop. Tommy, hold the channel for non-emergency traffic. Where at? Hold chip. Tommy, hold the channel. I got one in white shirt. Hold the channel. We got one. Tommy, stand by.
God, is it? No way.
Stand up. Stand up.
Oh, why are you pulling his hair though? Like
Go
this
this
bitch.
way.
Tommy, one in custody.
Walk.
All right, one guy in custody is a white shirt with blue jeans. We still have one more at large.
Tommy, the one in all black still in large. Shots fired. Tommy, shots fired. The fire. You please.
I know that nigga heart racing like a motherfucker.
Good. We're back here. Came from behind 27, 24 Summit. Don't know what last.
How am I, please?
800, it is not a shots fired. It is
They dragging him by his hair.
special district.
Copy, accidental discharge.
Is he letting himself hang?
Eventually, officers managed to capture the first of the 3 suspects and place him in custody. Their focus now shifted to the remaining 2, but the situation was becoming more complicated. Officers reviewing nearby CCTV footage were only able to clearly identify 2 individuals on camera. One of them had already been detained, but the other, dressed entirely in black, was still missing. Even worse, there was still a 3rd suspect unaccounted for. At that moment, officers didn't know what he was wearing or where he had gone. What they would later realize was that he was the one carrying the gun.
Fucking shut the fuck up.
Now, imagine seeing so much more. Well, that's why we went all out and to just interrogate. Then, just as the search continued, another group of officers nearly 3 miles away made another breakthrough. They spotted a second suspect, quickly moved in, and were able to detain him.
3122, I got one coming down at me at Warsaw and Glenway. Step down here. Keep your hands where I can see him. Step down here. Walk towards me. Okay. Step towards me. Keep walking towards me. Drop it. Go ahead and turn around for me. Walk backwards towards me.
Where's that officer?
Putting him in custody. Glenway Wilder. Copy, got one in custody, Glenway Wilder. He was wearing
He like, what the fuck?
black mask.
I'm literally on my way to work. I work right here.
Copy, black mask, gray shirt, black purple, and Glenway Wilder.
Black man can't do nothing. We all look the same, huh?
They're headed down for the Warsaw Avenue. One wearing a white
That's crazy.
t-shirt, one wearing a black t-shirt, both have black.
I work right here.
Okay.
I'm on my way to work. I just came out the house. I just walked to work. I can tell y'all the route I just walked. I work for you, so I got all you out over me.
But as officers began confirming his identity, the breakthrough
Going in
quickly
his
fell
wallet
apart.
and shit, like,
They soon realized they had made yet another mistaken arrest.
like, bro, can you
like
sue
you
this?
explained to you,
Like,
okay? We were just involved in a shooting.
Okay.
2 of the guys that
Look,
ran from us.
we have
came
rights,
right
bro.
up there.
Okay, it was
That's
a
why
shooting,
you
but
stopped, okay?
why are you like,
As
you
long
know?
as everything checks out, you're fine. Okay. I appreciate your cooperation. That's why nobody's hurt right now. Okay. That's why we're stopping you. Okay.
I apologize. Can I please call my wife and please?
Give us just a second.
All right.
He's gonna call
Sounds like
it.
you might have been at the wrong
Babe.
place, wrong time.
Yeah,
Babe.
I'm just on my way to work.
These fuck ass cops, man.
Hey, they checked.
They did. Okay.
All right, my man.
You are at the wrong place at the wrong time. I apologize.
We're good. If they already checked him out, we're good.
3122, do you copy?
I did not.
I apologize.
I didn't hear what you said.
We appreciate your cooperation. Thank you. You're good. You're good.
You got the black man scared for his life, man.
I'm going to work. I work right here, literally street over. Hey, you'll see it on the news tonight what happened. All right, that's
Wrong place, wrong time. Yeah, he popped out right at this walkway. I was like, and it happened right there. I'm like, no, baby, no.
All right, I'm going back down to State Street since they're still.
I appreciate it. I gave me a little bit
dabbing
of
up and shit.
With 2 suspects still on the run, officers brought in canine units to help track them down. The dogs were given the scent from the stolen car, allowing them to begin following the trail of the people who had been inside. At first, it looked promising, as the canine units quickly picked up movement through the neighborhood. But the trail wouldn't be easy. Officers knew the scent could disappear at any moment. Still, they pressed forward, releasing the canines and beginning the search through nearby yards and wooded areas.
Okay.
That motherfucker working, ain't it?
Unfortunately, officers still had no success locating the suspects. As the canine units began pulling back from the search area, another unit received a new tip. Someone reported seeing a suspect either hiding in or running past a nearby garage. With that information, officers quickly moved in to take control of the area and investigate the new lead.
Door handle. Okay. What's that?
He's not getting back.
Oh, okay.
Hey, we got plenty of time. This guy's locked down. He's locked down. He's locked down. It's not. He's gone. So let's give him a break. Then fuck his breath.
Do you have a fob? Can you just unlock it?
I'm going over this side.
I'm just gonna go. Okay.
No way.
Stay low. Just stay low on it. Okay, clear back. Clear back this way.
Let me go ahead and open it. Come on. Watch.
No way he's about to break the window.
It's unlocked.
Get yourself down. I don't see nothing in the back seat. Trunk and back seat look clear to me. Clear all the way to the floor. Back here, down here.
Opening people's cars and
Yet
shit.
again, officers found no sign of the suspects.
Like, come on,
Lead
bro.
after lead either led to empty areas or the wrong person. Just as it seemed like the search was coming to a dead end, the unit positioned at the top of a nearby hill spotted something. A man, dressed entirely in black, moving through the area.
Mitchell, where at?
569 Mount Hope, they're in the woods. 569 in the woods. Hold mountain. Copy, hold it down for non-emergency.
Is this not the same scene or am I tripping?
Copy, the one in all black, the one large.
Shots fired.
Where at? Copy, shots fired. The fire, you please.
Good. So, need for 27, 24.
Yeah,
20 is the address, right behind it.
Yeah.
What's that address again?
27.
Using the same tactic as before, officers moved to flank the suspect from both sides of the wooded area, slowly pushing him out toward an open clearing. What the suspect didn't know was that an entire unit of officers was already waiting for him on the other side.
Damn.
With the second suspect out of the three now in custody, they transport him into the police car so they could be ready to take him to the station.
Hop out, man. I would have been taking my braids out, all type of shit. Like, you're not gonna identify me, nigga.
Step over here. We're going down here. Down this way. Going on the other side. All right, cool. No, we're good to go with him.
With two of the three suspects now in custody, it looked like officers were finally gaining control of the situation, but there was still a major problem. Earlier in the day, a woman had reported that her gun had been stolen, and officers still hadn't found it on either of the suspects. That meant the last suspect still on the run could very well be armed. So while some officers transported the first two suspects to the station to be identified, the rest remained on high alert, continuing the search for the final suspect still somewhere out there. Just as officers began gaining control of the situation, another 911 call came in. A homeowner reported seeing someone running through their backyard. The caller didn't realize it at the time, but the person they had just seen was the final suspect officers had been searching for. And because the sighting was so close to where units were already positioned, officers immediately knew they were closing in.
Is there any dogs in here?
No, you're good. We're right behind my boat.
Nope. Down to the right?
We got plenty of cars on Grand.
Right down this. I'm not going down there though. Here, I'm gonna clear this.
When officers arrived and checked the backyard, they quickly realized the suspect had already moved on. But this time, they weren't going to lose the trail. Instead of stopping the search, officers pushed forward following the path straight into a nearby wooded area where the suspect had just fled.
I'm gonna go down this little landing right here.
Copy, one in custody.
I thought they got the white shirt.
Custody is a white shirt with blue jeans. We're still hitting one more red one. That's fired.
Copy, that's fired.
Hey, we don't want to walk into a crossfire here.
And within seconds of entering the wooded area, officers spotted him.
He's got a gun! He's got a gun on your right! On your right! He's got a gun!
Ooh, he busting at the cops?
Get on the ground!
Ooh.
Stand out! Let me see your ass!
Yes, go ahead and switch your side now.
Show your hand.
Oh, I can't see.
Carly, help me. Stay right there. Don't fucking move. Don't move. Don't move. Don't move. Still got a gun on him. Don't fucking move. Don't move. Don't fucking move. Don't move. Where do you see it? Where do you see it? Where do you see it? Underneath him. Where do you see it?
Still got it on.
Don't reach. Don't reach. Don't reach. Let's get him.
As quickly as the encounter began, it was over. The two officers searching the wooded area spotted the suspect holding a gun and pointing it toward them. Fearing for their safety, the officers opened fire. In total, 5 shots were fired. But even as the shots rang out, officers immediately called for an ambulance, rushing to get the suspect medical help.
I got a magazine right there, too. There should be a magazine.
I got the magazine, and I'm just standing here.
Ensure that, yeah, we got everything going.
Anything from here? I'm assuming not. You stand here with that? I've got something like that. How to do that?
Despite the efforts of officers and medical personnel at the scene, the suspect was later pronounced deceased. He was eventually identified as 18-year-old Ryan Hinton.
God.
With that, officers had finally located all of the suspects involved, but it had come at a cost. And as the minutes passed, news of Ryan Hinton's death began spreading quickly, eventually reaching his family.
Coding? Nah, just vibing. Meet Codrec, your new AI build.
You guys okay? Good. Are you guys?
Family. I'm his
I have
grandmother.
3 subjects out of 3201 Warsaw. Might be family of the.
She just says, like, Mike, nigga, that's his grandmother.
We don't know what happened. We just found out.
Are you?
I'm
There's nobody.
This is my mother-in-law.
There's nobody in.
Hey, there's nobody in there.
Do you want to talk to somebody?
Yes. We don't know. We just got a phone call. We don't know this is our nephew. His mother's not in the state. We're his family. We're his family.
So all the investigators are down at 801 Lynn Street. Do you know where that is?
That's the main number one.
Not District 1.
Uh-huh.
It's the criminal investigation section.
I don't know where that's
It's at the corner of
801?
West 8th and Lynn Street.
Okay.
Do you know where that Shell station is?
I got
In
it.
like the White Castle?
I got it.
That's
I got
801 Lynn. That's where all the investigators are.
Where's his body?
Where is he at?
It's at the hospital.
Oh, he's already at the
University. I don't know. I don't know his name. I'm just
Okay.
saying the person that was involved is at the hospital.
Okay. Get in the because you can't drive. I'll come back and get my car.
They'll have the answers for you down there.
Okay.
Okay.
Give me the keys so I can move the car. Give me a handicap parking so I can put it back.
Calm down. Do you want me to move it? Let me move it. Okay.
Are you ladies going to be okay? Can you make it down there?
Yeah, yes.
As Ryan Hinton's family struggled to process the news, the medical examiner would later release the findings of his autopsy. According to the report, Hinton had been struck by 3 rounds. 1 round entered under his left arm and passed through his chest, critically damaging his heart before exiting near the center of his chest. Another round struck his left forearm, causing a non-fatal soft tissue injury. A 3rd round caused a soft tissue wound near his upper back and right shoulder area. Investigators determined that the chest wound, the one that struck his heart, was the fatal injury and was likely the
Police
first
got
shot that
aim
hit
like
him.
That? Shot him dead in the heart?
Back at the station, officers sat the 2 suspects down and were able to identify them as 19-year-old DeAnthony Bullocks and 18-year-old Jarrell Austin. During
just
questioning,
for
both
one of your
admitted they
homies
had
that
been
died?
inside the
Come on,
stolen
bro.
car with Ryan Hinton. The car had been stolen earlier that day from Kentucky, and when officers approached
Lost
the
one of your
vehicle,
boys.
all of them ran. Bullocks and Austin told investigators they fled through the neighborhood trying to get away,
Hey,
which
Giddy.
is why officers had to search the area.
They gave these niggas Fagos and chips. I didn't even know they had canned Fagos.
Investigators, they fled through the neighborhood trying to get away, which is why officers had to search the area using
tellin'.
drones, canine units, and multiple patrol teams before finally arresting them. However, both suspects insisted they had nothing to do with the shooting. Investigators later confirmed that neither of them fired a weapon. According to police, the only person armed at the time was Ryan Hinton, who officers say pointed a gun toward them before the shooting occurred. In the end, the death of Ryan Hinton quickly became the center of a growing legal battle, as his family began demanding answers and calling for a full investigation into the officer-involved shooting. Just days later, the situation took an even more tragic turn when Hinton's father, Rodney Hinton Jr., was charged with aggravated murder after allegedly driving his car into a Hamilton County sheriff's as a protest. Meanwhile, the two surviving suspects from the stolen vehicle, DeAnthony Bullocks and Jarrell Austin, were charged in connection with the incident and later pleaded guilty to obstructing official business.
Yo, that's crazy. So the dad who passed, his dad started crashing out and ran a cop over and killed him. All for his son, bro. It's a cold world out here, man. Y'all stay safe out here, man. It's cold out here, man. You feel me? But hey, man, it's busy. You already know what to do. Like, comment, and fucking subscribe, nigga. You know? Look, bro. Look. Let me show y'all something. I got a smooth blue one right here. Smooth blue one right there, bro. Smooth blue one right there. You want to see that? You know? I got come on. Giveaways. Sub. Comment BZ Gang. Show your boy some love, man. You know what I'm saying? But BZ out, bro.